Hi guys, I'm Sean, this is Alyssa, Gus is in our hearts, and this is Internet Rabbit Hole Daily. Hello folks, we have been celebrating 30 years of SRK. That's right, we checked out a video the other day. You guys seem to enjoy it a whole lot. However, there were quite a few people in the comments saying, hey, there's another really good video you guys got to check out. And this is by SRK SQUAD. Am I correct? Let's double check there.
The channel.
Yeah, SRK SQUAD. Now, if you guys didn't know, we reacted to their video last year. Well, the video they made last year, it was only a few months ago, but the 29 years of SRK. And so we're checking out now 30 years or three full decades. Right on. And so I think this is going to give us a bit of a different sort of angle, or it's going to come at things a little bit differently than the other video that we saw. And from what I can tell, there are now subtitles. So I don't know that there was the other day. So maybe we waited just the right amount of time to check this out.
Copyright.
Bollywood. 7 day event की दुनिया में आना और आकर
way back in the day.
1980s का जो दौर रहा वो सिनेमा का डेथ का वो दशक था. थिएटर्स की हालत बहुत खस्ता थी. हम साउथ
That phase of
रीमेक कर रहे थे. तो फिल्मों का एक स्तर
interesting.
उसके बाद एंड ऑफ 80s जो शुरुआती दौर 90s का पोस्ट लिबरलाइजेशन एक नया हीरो पैदा हुआ. शाहरुख खान.
कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक India's favorite star. An unstoppable living
Wow, look at those crowds.
and fascinating actors India's ever seen.
He believes in a prayer that says, which is a prayer that simply says, God, keep victory close. And there was nobody owns victory like he does.
Actually, इतने सालों में मैंने जो भी किया है उसमें मेरा कुछ भी नहीं, क्योंकि मैं जो भी जहाँ भी हूँ जिस मुकाम पे भी अपने फैंस के लिए अगर मेरे फैंस हैं तो मैं कुछ भी. I'm from Delhi. मेरा जो पहला घर था DDA कॉलेज.
Oh, we get to hear it from his own words.
क्या चाहते थे कि आप क्या बने? उन्होंने कभी ऐसा बोला नहीं, लेकिन एक जो बातें बोलते थे, काम करो और ना करो तो वो भी ठीक है, क्योंकि जो कुछ नहीं करते वो कमाल करते हैं. उन्होंने कैंसर था तो ठीक हो गया, ऐसा कहा नहीं, मुझे मालूम नहीं पड़ा. My mother woke me up and she said, Papa is in the hospital. पैर में अभी और वो बहुत ठंडे थे जब मैंने उसे हाथ लगाया and he passed away. 15 साल की उम्र था जब उनकी फौत हुई.
His mom passed away too.
मैं आके नेशनल स्कूल ऑफ ड्रामा में बैठ गया, पैरिस और वहाँ पे टीच कर. तो फिर ऐसे करते करते टेलीविजन आ गया, तो फौजी सीरियल आया, वो पॉपुलर हो गया. तो मैं फिल्मों में इंटरेस्टेड था नहीं, तो मैंने करना ही नहीं चाहा उसमें. उसके बाद एक वो सीरियल वो दिल दरिया किया, मैं नींद वो किया और सर्कस. आप 4-5 साल तो उसी सदमे में निकल गए कि फादर की डेथ हो गई. माँ थी बिल्कुल हेल्दी थी, बट सडनली एक दिन रात को उनको ऐसा कुछ दर्द हुआ पैर में, और देन उनका डायबिटीज़ है, और देखते देखते 1.5 महीने में उनकी भी डेथ हो गई. I come from a very normal, lower middle class family. I saw a lot of failure. At an early age, after my parents died, I equated poverty with failure. I just didn't want to be poor. So when I got a chance to act in films, it wasn't out of any creative desire. I say this honestly.
Wow.
To make money?
Wow.
Oh, fear of failure?
ये बताओ मुंबई क्यों जा रहे हैं? किसी की तलाश में? किसकी? कामयाबी.
When I came to Mumbai to work, I had lost everything in my life.
No place to live. मुझे किराए का घर लेना पड़ा. मेरे पास पैसे नहीं थे, so I remember Rajiv called me and gave me money for my किराया of my house. और फिर मैं एक डायरेक्टर से वहाँ पे मिला, तो उन्होंने मुझे पहली बात बोली थी, बोलते यार तुम बड़े इंटरेस्टिंग एक्टर हो, यू आर अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एक्टर. जी तुम इतने अगली हो, मैं तुम्हें किसी भी रोल में डाल सकता हूँ.
बाबा जान.
How old?
इस बुलबुलाया में गया ना, तो पता भी नहीं चलेगा काले के सफेद कब हो गए. अरे तो क्यों वाले भाई साहब, मैं यहाँ पर जाने के लिए नहीं आया हूँ. एक दिन अपने पैरों पे खड़ा होकर दिखाऊंगा. हाँ. तो मुझे लगा मैं हीरो नहीं बनूंगा, मैं कहता मैं नेगेटिव रोल करता.
He's a nice looking.
मुझे माफ कर दो.
Oh, that was a scene I saw before! Oh, God. Oh, brutal!
A serial killer.
बदनाम हो जाएगी. मैं कभी नहीं हारता शिवानी.
Oh, he won Best Actor for the antagonist.
We saw that clip in the other one.
दिल्ली से आया है, उसने
Oh.
टीवी किया है, और टीवी करने के बाद इस मुकाम पर पहुंचा.
Salman Khan.
इनके शायद
बनाया है उसमें हम अपनी छोटी दुकान चला रहे हैं।
It's starting on Marine Drive, and he said, you know, one day I'm going to rule the city. He said, yeah.
Whoa!
We've only seen one.
That's
movie
that
of
raw
it.
one people want us to see.
Also younger actors like Ranveer, Imran. I've not come here to compete. I've come here to rule.
I didn't know it.
Got
Wow.
मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ कि और किसी के साथ रोमांस नहीं कर सकते जैसे शाहरुख रोमांस करते हैं। मतलब उनका नाम ही रोमांस है।
His name is Romance.
प्यार दोस्ती मुझे सबसे ज्यादा पसंद तुम्हारी ये आंखें।
मैं यहाँ तुम्हें अपने दुल्हन बनाने के लिए आया हूँ और तुम्हें यहाँ से ले जाऊंगा तभी जब तुम्हारी बाकी खुद तुम्हारा हाथ मेरे हाथ में देंगे।
जरूरत पड़ने पर एक बार नहीं, 10 बार नहीं, 100 बार नहीं, 1000 बार मैं उस आग में कूद जाऊंगा जिसमें शांति।
That's crazy, and he did all this from the looks of it after he'd come out as a villain, you know? He wasn't typecast, he can do anything,
Yeah.
this guy.
Did he do a different movie with the girl from My Name Is Khan?
सबने कहा पारो को छोड़ दो, पारो ने कहा शराब। एक दिन आएगा जब वो
जे स्टेट्स के नाम ना सुनाई देते ना दिखाई देते।
Oh, they're showing some emotional range here.
इंडिया
बट मैं जिंदगी में प्यार करूंगा, मरते दम तक प्यार करूंगा। उसके बाद
That other fellow, Amitabh, to remember his name, yeah.
I was gonna say this when he said, "I didn't come here to compete. I came here to rule." And then I'm worried I'm gonna forget it, and then I forget it, and then I keep like it's
All right.
just shocked me.
Out with it.
In India, it seems like the artists are more competitive than in the West with regards to singers and even actors. And like, they're like, I'm the goat, or I'm here to rule. Like with Punjabi rappers and that, or any artist, singer, like Krishna, he had the beef.
Yeah, that's
with
right.
Amway and
Yeah.
They got so
Ultra
much
competitive.
And yeah, just in the West, it's not as competitive. It seems.
If you're in the rap game, I think it is. But yeah, I hear you. It's a you know.
Here, it's like such a big. Oh my God, Eminem called out this person, or Kanye said this about this person.
Yeah.
It's like such a big deal when they say. It's probably happened, but I haven't really heard actors in the West necessarily sort of talk about the competition.
Smack talking the other guys.
They're probably thinking
he wasn't
it.
smack talking. He was just saying,
Well, no.
you know, that he's the.
They're thinking it, but
the
then
king.
they don't say it out loud,
Yeah.
right? And then maybe the interviewers too here, like they don't want to say, you know.
A bit of a different kind of
about the
cultural thing
competition.
going on. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
no, it's just something I picked up on.
The most hardworking human being, forget an actor or a hero.
I think Shahrukh's energy is what is his most appealing quality.
Oh.
यहाँ पे तो शाहरुख खान
Yes.
Yes,
my inspiration
our friend, we met him.
Yeah.
हम जैसे इंसान जो कोई सिनेमा से मतलब नहीं है,
Mr. Shahrukh Khan. Mr. Shahrukh Khan.
उसने उस जगह पे खड़े होकर
I work so hard and I make sure that all of you get some smiles.
ये आज की बात नहीं शाहरुख, 22 साल पहले जब आपकी अदालत में आए थे, तो मुझे ध्यान है उस समय आपने कहा था कि
What is better is to say that you are the best, not bother what others. मैं कभी comparison नहीं करता.
Yeah. There you go. See, he's not
आप
comparing.
बहुत ही बढ़िया हैं. आप greatest हैं. लेकिन शायद थोड़ा सा
Ah.
अभी भी आप मानते हैं कि
He was just talking about himself when he said, "I'm here to rule." Like, I'm here to do my thing. That's what he meant, right?
He's an excellent actor.
Through his film work, he is known now as a global icon.
Giant movie star.
Giant.
It's the world's biggest.
So it's more the interviewer being like, "Oh, what do you say about, what did he say, competitive?" Like, you wouldn't have people interviewing, say, Johnny Depp being like, "Oh, so what about your competitors, like Brad Pitt and this," or like, they didn't name names, but they usually don't allude to that, so it's just interesting. But yeah, he was just saying, "Well, I'm here to do my thing."
Sounds like he's in a league of his own.
I don't compete.
Yeah. Hey.
Movie star.
Mega global superstar.
Ah.
Forbes calls him one of the biggest movie stars in the world.
The world's biggest movie star. One of the world's biggest movie star. Some people say he is the biggest movie star in the world. The most popular movie film star in the world.
He's on it, right?
Yeah, I told you about that. Yeah. Wow. Ah! Oh, and he did My Name is Khan with the Obama stuff. That's kind of funny. Dang. Ah!
We didn't know about him.
I know. I knew his face before I started reacting to Indian movies. He was that famous.
Shah Rukh Khan has been going through a rough patch in his career for the past couple of years, with his films failing to create magic at the box office.
Wow. Oh.
But the actor is taking a backseat, whether he will return, and more importantly, can he ever get back into his original groove like the mid-2000s?
It's not his fault.
Oh, of course he can.
It's not his fault, though.
The Bacha Bollywood was spotted at Yashad Studios.
3 सालों से शाहरुख खान खामोश रहे।
Wow.
इस खामोशी को काफी लोगों ने उनकी कमजोरी समझ लिया था।
He's plotting his return.
Throw me to the wolves. I'll come back leading the मालूम है
I got shivers.
मालूम है कब से कह रहा हूँ आ रहा
And there was a lot of negativity. Some of the critics were very personal about my midlife crisis. I will do stuff which I want to, and I will do it all my life. If you guys have a problem, I just want to tell them, go to hell.
Ah!
And he's like, "I'm gonna do stuff," because they were telling him that he should stop.
So here's
Stupid.
happened. We saw the. So this is some of his stuff. Where now we. I don't think. Oh, Donkey. That's the one we haven't seen anything about.
Did we see the trailers for Jawan, right?
Jawan, but not Donkey, I believe. Someone
When
was
does
telling
Jawan
us
2023
in the comments. You got to check that out.
Donkey.
Donkey, not donkey.
The Grace comeback.
Loading.
वनडे आपकी शोहरत किसी और के नाम होगी, किसी और का नाम सुनने होगा, आपसे ज़्यादा कामयाब होगा, ऐसा होगा।
Ah!
हाँ, ऐसा बोलो, the last of the star.
Ah. Wow.
आपने मन्नत को हकीकत बनाना सिखाया है। आपने लोगों को सपने पूरे करना सिखाया है।
He came up at just the right time, you know?
बॉलीवुड कई लोगों की पहचान है। आपने दुनिया में बॉलीवुड की पहचान बनकर दिखाया है। आप रेत पर लिखा नाम नहीं जिसे लहरें मिटाते। आप वो नाम है जो दिल में छपा है,
Ah.
जिसे कोई मिटा नहीं सकता।
King Khan.
इस दुनिया में आप जैसा दूसरा किंग कभी नहीं आ सकता।
Wow! You know, I think he's right. Because as cinema progresses, and as we have these more and more platforms to watch movies and shows and et cetera, there becomes more movie stars, and then there's less of that sort of exclusive club that occurs when you only have so many movies and so many stars. Now it's sort of overcrowded, but I think there's a lot of truth to what he's saying there, where he's kind of the last of the great superstars. Now I know that there's many other awesome superstars coming up, but he certainly was in an era, as I understand it anyways, where there weren't a whole lot of leading men. And so for that reason, it's kind of like an Elvis or something, you know, where they're in some parts a product of their time, but they're so famous because there just wasn't a lot of variety, you know, a lot of options, you know what I mean? They're really good at what they did. But so wow, geez. I'm glad we checked that one out.
Well, thanks to the channel SRK SQUAD.
Yeah.
He did all this editing.
Yeah, just a lot
I don't make
of
any
work.
profits from this channel. I do editing only for my love towards Shaw.
Wow. Well, I can see why
He
people
should get compensated for his hard work.
I know. Yeah. Well, you know, I think he probably gets the joy from just sharing, you know, SRK's great work with the world. And like you said, you know, if it wasn't for reacting to Indian content, we really wouldn't know him so much. So this has been a pleasure to check out all this good stuff.
I'm working on the subtitles for international fans. I'll complete it maybe a day or two. So he's been doing the subtitles too himself.
So I'm glad we waited then
Because
they must have just come. Oh my goodness.
This person, I don't know if they're. I'm just assuming they're male, but
this individual.
More male YouTubers in
maybe
general,
it's a whole squad. Maybe we got a whole bunch of SRK folks.
But they are on top of it.
Yeah.
You know
I really appreciate all you guys, you know, insisting that we check this out, because it was a lot of fun, a lot of hard work went into that. We appreciate the subtitles. Thank you so much again, SRK SQUAD. We'll check in again next year for the 31 years, right, guys? All right. So, and if you want to be notified, you know, when we do the 31-year reaction, we hope there's going to be one. Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, he's like making a full comeback, and how old is he? I want to know how old he is, because, and he's in full-on leading roles, and like he's got big parts. Because I'm sort of, I can't help but compare to what it's like in the West. You know, it's just interesting to me. Like
he's like a Tom Hanks.
Someone like Brad Pitt, say. So Brad Pitt, as far as I know, he's got these little roles in movies nowadays as he's a lot older. He hasn't. It's maybe just his choice too, not to do big roles in that, and he's he got kids, and I don't know. I might be missing some movies that he was like the star leading role. Like, it's such a grueling process to make a film and a movie and then get in shape for it. It looks like he's, you know, the upcoming movies. What's the one where he's playing the villain with the papers? Like, he got jacked for that. I'm sure, right? And it's like such tough, hard work. And
it is.
He's older. I don't know how old he is yet, but he's around
56. Yeah. Okay.
So let me just.
What were you looking at?
I just want to see how old Brad Pitt is. Like
58.
Yeah, so I'm not. I'm
same
just
age.
Obviously assuming it's way more. It's so much to be the star lead role in the film and that, and so a lot of older actors take more of a backseat role. They have little parts in these movies, and he's like doing this freaking like 4 movies in 1 year.
And you know what? It's a lot, and he's
in
lead,
1 year. Like,
and
who does that?
He is the leading.
He's insane.
It's crazy, and he is the leading man. And actually, I would be curious to know. Maybe this is where you guys could help us out a little bit. Has he done cameos? Because sometimes that's what some of the Indian superstars do too. And so it may be, you know, he's fronting these 4 films or whatever, but he's doing all this other stuff as well too. Yeah. I'm curious to know. Jace, well, there you go. So comparing a little bit to some of our Western stars here, but there isn't another movie star in the world like SRK. We know that. And like I said, you know, we'll reconvene again and the 31-year tribute. Hopefully there'll be another video of that.
Stick around, click that subscribe button, click the bell, choose all from the drop down so you get updated every time we upload. Enjoy this reaction, please let us know by clicking the thumbs up button and leaving a comment.
I'm the Internet Rabbit Hole Daily. I reach. Signing off. Love you lots. Bye, guys.